The Dinosaur That Pooped a Pirate.
By Tom Fletcher and Dougie Poynter.
Illustrated by Garry Parsons. I went to school with somebody called Lee Parsons.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. The dinosaur that pooped a pirate.
Is that a treasure map?
Yep.
No,
it's not a treasure map because there's no X on it.
Maybe.
In fact, if you follow the trail, it takes you from the ship, through a cave, over an island, through the sea, back over another cave, island, through there, round up there. And I'm not boring you.
Yeah, just
and you end up at a whale and not a treasure.
Let's go. Well, you end up in Wales.
Yeah. Well, that's a treasure all by itself. What's Red Fox?
That's the publisher.
Oh, is it?
Danny and Dinosaur sailed out to sea on a ship that was crooked and old, with a map in Dan's hand of a faraway land where a pirate had hidden his gold.
Gold! You're incredible. Always believe it. Gold!
Bit of Spandau Ballet there for you. They sailed all day with nothing for lunch, not even a sniff of a snack.
Oh dear.
They searched high and low but found nothing, and so they were going to have to turn back.
But just when it looked like they'd have to give up to go home, I'll just put a bit of extra in there.
Yeah, but the
Danny
road's
held
not
up
good.
a scope to his eye, and on the horizon he spotted Skull Island. And so, land ahoy! Danny cried. Yo ho, land ahoy, land ahoy. I just changed his voice.
You did.
Yo ho, land ahoy, Danny cried.
Danny hoisted the sail. Dino steered with his tail, and they anchored their ship by the shore.
This is it.
Danny cheered,
The treasure is near.
and they jumped off the ship to explore.
But while Danny studied the map to the gold, Dinosaur's tummy was rumbling. There's no time for that. We must follow the map. Tell that belly of yours to stop grumbling. The rumble in the grumble.
Jeez. They followed the map through the wet, sloppy mud to a place known as Crocodile Cave.
Let's go in.
Danny cried.
There's treasure to find. We're going to have to be brave. Yo ho, we're going to have to be brave. Danny crept past the Crocs.
The what?
Crocs.
The Crocs.
Crocs.
I've got a pair of Crocs on.
You haven't. You got a pair of pea Crocs on. They aren't quite a real thing.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
like Chinese copies.
Yeah.
With their razor sharp teeth that were open and ready to crunch.
Yeah, mine's
His nose in the map, Danny didn't look back to see Dinosaur eat them for lunch. Oh look,
He
he's got a
was
crocodile.
hungry.
Look,
Yeah, he's eating those
tail
Crocs.
coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. Next on the map was a mermaid lagoon. Mermaids magically tempted them in. Danny put on his trunks and he felt like a hunk, saying,
Dinosaur, come for a swim. Yo ho, you have to come in for a swim. But Dinosaur knew Dan was under a spell, for this place was too good to be true. So, before Dan could say that he wanted to stay, Dinosaur drank the lagoon. For a big straw.
He needs a drink after his...
Yeah, bamboo straw, look.
Yeah, exactly. Next on the map was a grand pirate ship that was stranded in Barnacle Bay. And the pirates on board were incredibly bored until Danny heard one of them say, Yo ho, there are trespassers coming this way.
They loaded their cannons and readied the plank. These swashbuckling pirates were angry, but hornswoggling crooks with no teeth and sharp hooks are no match for Dino that's hungry.
No. Read that again. Dino, that's...
Get your hand out, I'll help you out, though.
He's not hungry, he's...
Hangry.
Yeah, you know all about that.
Yeah, because you're always hangry.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have a snack before you leave work
I know.
and you get home hangry.
Danny studied the map and they followed the trail, crossed the bridge made of skeleton bones, charmed the venomous snake, swam with sharks in the lake, took a selfie with old Davy Jones.
Leapt a pit full of spikes, cartwheeled over some crabs, flew with parrots down Buccaneer Falls, but with eyes on the prize, Dan did not realise that his dino first mate ate them all. Yo ho, his dino first mate ate them all. Ooh, the size of that mouth.
Now, reader beware, our sailors have reached the most treacherous part of this tale, for the X on the map, where the treasure was at, was inside the mouth of the whale.
I said about that at the beginning, didn't I? I ain't not scared, Dan declared as he ventured inside, and where Danny went, Dinosaur followed.
But the map was a trap, and the whale went snap, and both Danny and Dino were swallowed. Oh no, both Danny and Dino were swallowed.
There was treasure all right, jewels and diamonds galore. They were sparkling as bright as can be. But there's no use in gold if you're stuck growing old in a whale on the bed of the sea. Yo ho, so Dino had treasure for tea.
It was sticky and icky and smelled very fishy, and so Danny started to cry. Their only way out was through the whale's spout, and they couldn't reach. It was too high.
But with pirates and mermaids inside of his gut, the dinosaur knew what to do. After such a big feast, to escape from the beast, the dinosaur needed to poo!
Surprise. Oh, there he goes.
Oh.
They blew out of the spout 20 leagues in the sky and escaped from the whale in a flash. The poo-powered pair plastered poop everywhere as a dinosaur's bum made a splash.
He dropped off the parrots at Buccaneer Falls and plopped the crocs back in their cave. The mermaids were pooped into Mermaid Lagoon. Danny blew them a kiss and they waved. Yo ho, he blew them a kiss and they waved.
Skeleton Bones and old Davy Jones came tumbling out of his bottom. The lake that he drank was now brown and it stank like a nappy that had been forgotten.
Ooh. He pooed piles of pirates in Barnacle Bay, then squeezed out their ship for good measure. They were brown head to toe and a little cross, so the dinosaur poops out the treasure. Hooray! The dinosaur poops out the treasure.
They crashed on the beach where this journey began. The hunt for the treasure had beat them.
Let's go home,
Danny cried, just relieved they survived, and the two of them hadn't been eaten.
Dino hoisted his tail and his wind filled the sails, and they headed towards the horizon. They stood on the deck and would never forget the adventure they had on Skull Island. Oh look, that's how he's paddling it.
Yeah, wind powered.
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that.
No, but me.
Yo ho! Then Dinosaur pooped out a diamond.
A diamond.
Hey, well done, Dinosaur.
Right.
Right.
Do your usual stuff. Click this, that, and the other.
You're so
What? Well, you're the one that's lost the CGI.
I haven't lost it. You lost it when you tidied up. So please make sure that you click on like. That would be very nice. Subscribe. We're free, absolutely free. And
Dingling.
ding-a-ling, the bell will.
Ding.
Who are we on?
eBay.
YouTube. YouTube will let you know when we've done any more videos.
eBay will send us some money.
And please be caring and share on your socials. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.